Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World, and in this video we're going to have a look at the dev notes that were just released today. And we're also going to have a look at the videos for the two new units, and we're going to talk about the kits that we know for now. So yeah, that's going to be the content for today's video. And yeah, the first thing we see here in the dev notes is additional information about this side story that we're going to get in tomorrow's update. And this is just going to be the side story about Anak and her mom and how like the whole Zahar princesses thing actually works, stuff like that. It's nice, at least for those who didn't read the webtoon. It's definitely a good addition, but I feel like in the actual like manhwa, it's not really that relevant in the end. Like after Anak lost her like Green April, all these kind of Anak situation just went forgotten, I don't know, and just she became a sort of side character. So yeah, it's fine just to add it. It's okay. I just hope the rewards are going to be good. I don't really care particularly about the story itself, but yeah, I will have a look at it if it's well done or not. But yeah, it's fine. They also like changed a little bit the climb the tower minigame to reflect this forget me not side story. Okay, cool. Don't really care. I'm not playing it because it's fun. I'm only playing it for the rewards, so it's just okay for me. I don't care particularly. They also updated the illustration for Akin. Is definitely better than before, and yeah, I think is quite good. Yeah. But now let's talk about the features that are actually important. And the first one is my favorite, the preset function for the ignition weapons. I don't know if these 30 sets are going to be like overall sets or if we are going to have 30 presets for every single unit. I don't know, but we will have to wait and see. Still, I think this feature is really important because if you watched my video about the ignition weapon setups, I think you can already understand why. Because in this game, you don't want to, like at the very least for now, at the beginning, you don't want to have multiple ignition weapon sets that do the same thing. You only want to have one fully maxed and then share it with multiple units. So for example, you want one Bergamot set, which is the lifesteal one, with slot 4 and slot 5 magic resistance and physical resistance. But then you want the substats more focused on either magic pierce or physical pierce. And those two will be two sets. And then you can share like the physical pierce one with Joaquin. You can use it on Urek. You can use it on even Zahard. And then the magic pierce one, you can use it on Evankel. You can use it on Kuran and also Kurdan, other units. There are multiple units that are sharing the same set, especially also like the L set with the Magic Pierce substat in slot 5. That's going to be used by Viol, Hiwa, Green Rachel, and probably is also going to be used by Po Bia Ren. Not sure 100%, but could be. So you definitely want to only have one and then swap it on the different units as soon as one of those clear the fight they're in the multi-stage battles. So yeah, this preset function will just help in like making this swap a lot quicker, which is definitely helpful. Then we have the possibility to add an icon to an ignition weapon piece. This one I'm not sure like how helpful it will be. I will probably use the lock one, the first one, for the defense pieces like slot 4 and slot 5 with magic resistance and physical resistance and stuff like that. I will use the red one for physical pierce pieces. I will use the blue one for magic pierce, and then the green one for like generic ones that have both crit rate and crit damage, stuff like that, that I could use both on a physical damage dealer and a magical damage dealer. Something like that. But still, I'm not really sure how helpful this will be. They could probably just implement a filter function that I can just say, okay, I want to filter for crit rate, and it will show me all pieces with the crit rate substat or something like that. This is okay, but I don't know. We will see. Then they added, or they will add, the multi-deck stage saving function. So it means if you already cleared a few stages, you're still missing one or two, and you want to go back to the main menu, you won't lose the progress. That's definitely a cool feature, and I hope it will work like automatically when the game crashes, because it happened to me a couple of times. Yeah, if it does, awesome. If it doesn't, yeah, okay, it's just average, I would say. Definitely helps. You won't have to swap the gear over and over again every time repeating the same stages, but it's fine. It's okay. It's a nice addition. Then we have a lot of improvements on the Tower of Alliances event. And yeah, this is just like improving the matchmaking, it seems like. Is going to add the quick result button, so we won't have to see the fight every single time. Definitely appreciated. They're going to add a skip function. If you cannot beat a certain floor, you can skip it and try again later maybe, or just ignore it altogether, so that you can get the maximum amount of rewards without being stuck in a floor. So definitely good. It's also going to see how many floors each alliance have cleared after every stage, every floor. Okay, fine. We're going to see the performances of the defenses we are deploying. Really good, and you can also see the ones for your alliance members. Really good, and definitely interesting. You can see how many times you won, how many times you lost, and yeah, really, really good. Then they're just going to add an information whenever a floor has a lot of fighting going on. Not sure how helpful that will be, but okay, cool. Nice visual addition. It's fine. Okay, and that was all for the Tower of Alliances. Now, if we have a look here, they are going to add a notification whenever someone uses one of your units, and they're going to give you like 1 heart as a reward. It's not much. I don't particularly care about that. Like every 10 times you provide support to someone, or like they are using your units, you're going to get 1 summon in the friendship banner. So, okay, better than nothing, but really okay. This other feature is really great. It's going to show you like you can review the stages you've beaten in the past 3 months. Not sure it's going to be retroactive, so as soon as this feature is released, I don't know if I can go back 3 months or if it's only going to be effective starting from the release date. I hope it's going to be retroactive, but I'm not sure it's going to be possible. So we'll have to wait and see. But definitely a really great feature, because I'm missing a lot of times. I always miss when I go in autoplay. I cannot review a stage that I passed for some reason if I want to share it with someone else. So this is definitely going to be helpful. Also for me to be able to make videos on certain stages so that you guys can see how I cleared it. If you can provide any kind of insight on the fights and why I made certain decisions, I can definitely make more videos about it. So I'm really happy that they are going to add this feature. Really, really good. And then we have the last feature, I think. Yeah, the last feature, which is also something nice, I would say, because the ranker arena, I'm always stuck in the same rankings, and at times I fight one guy, then it takes my spot again, then I can fight him back. Otherwise, I'm just stuck. So I really like that they're going to give you the possibility to fight also people in lower ranks, and that won't affect the actual rating, which makes sense, but it will just provide you with the rewards, so the skill books, and also the completion for the challenges. So overall, a really good feature. So yeah, really happy about that as well. And that was pretty much all for the dev notes. I would say there are not as many information as some previous ones, but definitely the information we have is really, really good. Then we can have a look at compressed rack already. And this guy, again, to no one's surprise, is going to be a yellow unit and a ranged one. Okay, cool. We can see here the video, so let's just have a look and then talk about his kit. Definitely the design is great. Okay. Okay. I must say, like, the animation is great and all. Okay. This guy is great as a character, as a design, but in actual gameplay, let's just have a look at, let me see if I can just. If we have a look here, like at the passive, uh, let's just have a look at all the skills. So the passive is just going to say target low HP enemies, okay, and additional damage on critical hit. Okay, nothing special, is quite good, and it's okay. Then we have active skill 1 is going to be a stun, which seems to be single target, and it's a guaranteed critical hit. Okay, cool. CC and guaranteed critical hit, which is going to combo with the passive that gives additional crit damage. So it's okay. Then we have active skill 2, which is just a self buff, is going to get additional energy and physical pierce increase. Okay, sounds alright. Nothing really too special. The special skill, the area is not too great, I would say. There are scenarios where you will probably miss a few units, but still, you can probably hit more than one if this guy is not dumb. So it's okay, area-wise. And yeah, it's just a jolt, so not a really great CC. And it's going to deal additional damage to targets at low HP, which is going to combo with the passive. Because the passive says target low HP enemies, but after this video, we're going to have a look at the skills that we know of. Unfortunately, I cannot show them in game because I tried to look here and there, but I couldn't find any stages where I had to fight a compressed rack. So unfortunately, I cannot see the actual percentages that this guy has. But yeah, definitely, I would say we can then have a look at how all the skills should work based on what we have in game, because we're going to have a look at the Pride Win site. And yeah, we're also going to talk a bit about that. So the skill itself looks great. I'm not going to show again the animation. So the unit is just fine. It doesn't feel to me that this unit is going to be an awesome DPS, to be honest. It's just going to be okay at best. So here we can see the skills. Here it's written skills at level 5. That's not true, I would say. Especially for Po Bia Ren, I'm 100% sure. Those are not the multipliers. For this guy, pretty sure it's wrong as well, but I cannot say for certain. So here we can already see that banana is changed. So the one that we had here said pierce and energy recovery. If we have a look at the banana thing here, physical pierce increase, energy recovery. So definitely changed it. Before it was swiftness and status effect immunity. Status effect immunity for 8 seconds was not bad, to be honest, but it's fine. It's okay. Swiftness, also not a bad thing, but definitely physical pierce could be more helpful. We just need to see like the actual percentages. Then we have the Hunter passive. At this point, they might even have changed it, saying that this guy is always going to target the enemy with the lowest HP percentage or stuff like that, which could be cool. But in this case, it's just going to deal additional damage to enemies when they are below 30%. I would probably prefer if it was targeting units at low HP, so that at least it can get rid of someone that survived an AoE attack or something. You can just get rid of the units that you can actually kill immediately, and then you will have the numeric advantage in the fight. And is also going to deal additional damage when it lands a crit basic attack. Here in the video doesn't say necessarily basic attack, just additional damage on crit hit. It's better if it's like on all hits, because now they remove the swiftness, so it probably makes more sense if this additional attack is not only on basic attacks but also on something else. We will see, because this one is just like underwhelming, to be honest. To me, these skills should be at level 1, probably. Okay, we won't care about the banana now because it just doesn't make any sense, but this one, if it's only 10% at level 5, that would be too low. Like all the multipliers at level 5, they would be already terrible, but yeah. Then we have, let's have a look at another skill. Power Shock is going to deal damage and stun for 2 seconds. Will always result in critical hits against enemies hit by the spear for 6 seconds. Let's hope they remove this and that this hit is always going to be a crit. And yeah, the stun for 2 seconds is just okay. And it seems to be single target from the video. Oh no, sorry, wait. This is just going to guarantee crit hits against the enemies hit by the spear. So you hit it, the guy is going to be stunned for 2 seconds, and you're going to always crit against him for 6 seconds, which is going to synergize with this. So it's just okay, but again, nothing too great. Mad Shocker, this one, the damage is pretty low and also doesn't make any sense. Like 375 is the first hit and then 375 again the explosions. I think it's going to be 750 and 750, something like this. That would make a lot more sense as far as like multipliers go. And then there is no mentioning of additional swiftness in the actual text here. Just a jolt, which was not mentioned, and additional damage at low HP, which was not mentioned here. So they removed the swiftness increase, they removed the swiftness also from here and turned it into physical pierce, and they're going to add jolt, which is just okay, and they're going to this skill is going to deal more damage against low HP enemies. Overall, to be honest, it doesn't seem to be a great carry, but this is just my first impression from reading a mix of the skills we have and the video. So I could be wrong, but I will try to release tomorrow a video about my first impressions. Well, probably not tomorrow, to be honest. I will just do the pool video, I think. And then on, I would say Thursday, I will release the first impression video on both Compressed Rack and Po Bia Ren, but yeah. But that's enough for Compressed Rack. Let's have a look at Po Bia Ren. So this guy again is an SSR Plus green. We already knew that. Let's have a look at the video.
Surely you're not an enemy of the heart.
I really hate this guy.
I can't stand it any longer.
All right, so let's just have a look at the skills. Here, let's close it a bit so that we can also move back and forth with the Pridewind side. So the passive is going to be the summon the bull, and that's the same here. So it seems like the bull is going to have 75% of Po Bia Ren stats. To me, all these multipliers are level 2 skills, not level 5, definitely. So this one is going to be a 120% of Po Bia Ren stats. This one is going to be a 40%, and this one, I don't know for sure how it's going to work, but I'm pretty sure I saw in game it was like 4% decrease, which is still going to be a lot because you start with a 40% additional and then you go down to a minus 4%. So yeah, as soon as the bull dies, you're dead pretty much. What I'm not sure about is if the bull is going to get your stats in terms of crit rate, crit damage, magic resistance, and physical resistance, especially those last two. Because if he is going to get them, not at 120% value, but just at 100%, so the same resistances you have, then that guy can be definitely tanky and it can like help a lot. But if he dies immediately, then this guy is complete trash. So the only question will be how long can that guy last? Because with 120% of your stats, but without the magic and physical resistances, then this guy, doesn't matter how many dupes he has, is going to be a trash unit. If the bull can get 100% of your resistances, then this guy is a total monster. Because with 40% additional physical and magic resistances, like if you can get, let's say, yeah, you can get the slot 4 and slot 5 of the ignition weapon with physical and magic resistance, and you are already like really close to 100% with just little effort. You can go way past above that. So you're going to be immortal and your bull as well, unless they have some physical or magic resistant shreds and stuff like that, obviously. But if that's the case, this guy is definitely a monster, a really great unit. Still, I will have to test it. I'm not sure. I hope it works because at that point I can just pull him like until 3 green. No, actually at that point you would still need him 3 red for the 40%. Otherwise, at 3 green he would have this 25%, which is still like you can still work on it, but not that much. But yeah, I was just digressing. Let's just say the passive seems okay. It will just depend on how tanky the bull is. That's all. And then the like additional part of the skill is just the bull is going to attack the same target that Ren attacks, and then his movement speed and swiftness is going to be increased whenever Ren is attacked, and it has a cooldown of 10 seconds. Okay, if Po Bia Ren dies, the bull dies, but I'm pretty sure the bull is going to die first. But yeah, we will have to see. Then let's have a look at the next skill. It's going to be Lick. So, okay, this skill is probably going to be pretty much the same. I think the effects were pretty similar. So it's going to restore the HP of the bull. Okay, if he's going to get one shot, it's useless. Otherwise, it's quite good. And then he's going to get additional energy. So this is going to be a, what, four, no, like a 60% heal, something like that. I'm not sure like where they took this percentage. This could even be a level 1 skill, to be honest. So it could be a 60% heal with 30% to himself and 30% energy, something like that. I don't think this is going to be a level 2 skill because 30% is quite weird. It should have been 25. So it's either level 3, so the max is going to be 40, and for this one, also for this one is range. I think this one is level 1, but I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, he's just going to heal the bull, heal himself, and just get additional energy. If there is no bull, he's just going to apply the self heal and energy regen. And then the bull is going to have an increase in attack and swiftness for 10 seconds. Let's see if they left this part. Bull combo, bull buff, yeah, okay. They stay generic here, but yeah, pretty much guaranteed. So it's the same effect. Okay, for this one, we can just see is going to be an AoE attack, which is nice. The percentage is probably going to be 400%, and then an additional 400% from the bull, so a total of 800%. It's more or less in line with the other skills we have. Nothing too great, but it's nice. And it's also going to be an additional airborne plus stun, so it's nice. It's okay. Some crowd control, some damage. It's okay. Then we have the special skill. For this one, I don't get why it would teleport, because in here it just stayed in the same place and it was quite far away. I don't know if it's going to teleport away or closer. no idea, but the teleport part is just not clear to me. Is a ranged attack, okay, that's clear. And the bull is going to combo that attack. And they just canceled it before they could show the actual bull attack. So this one is going to be 800%, if I'm not mistaken, of attack in an AoE, which is not too bad if you are against the blue teams. They are really like close range units and they're going to be a lot together, so this skill is going to hit all of them. The percentage is not bad. It's going to be an 800% plus a 200% 5 times, which means like an additional 1000%. And then is also going to apply a magic resistance shred, at least from here. But here, I don't think I read. Yeah, just bull combo. There is no mentioning about shredding the enemy magic resistance, but it could be a 40% magic resistance shred. So overall, 1800 percent attack as damage, not bad, is a good multiplier for an AoE skill. Lower than that Auric and lower than Evankel, but still quite good. And then we have the 40% magic resistance shred, which in a green team is not that useful. You have Child and Dorsey, which is physical. You have Zahard, which is again a physical unit. Green Rachel is magic. She could make use of that, so okay, it's nice. But again, I think this guy has potential definitely, but I don't really like him in the manhwa. This guy is just stupid. I don't. If I can avoid him, I will. But I'm like struggling against a lot of Urek stages, like the 24 to 40 stages of floor 30 and 31 are really, no, 31 not necessary, but 30 and 32 are really difficult because you have to fight four, like in 32, you have to fight four Urek, so one in each team. It is really driving me crazy. And that guy is an absolute monster when he has the combat power advantage. So maybe Po Bia Ren could help, but I fear like the bull is just going to get deleted by Urek, and also Urek can just neutralize my like these buffs that he gives himself with the magic resistance and physical resistance. So he's still going to be really squish against him. Not sure. We will have to wait and see. But so far it sounds promising, but I wouldn't really be too excited. Also, by the way, there is a lot of CC in his kit. Like we have a Hairburn plus stun, then again a stun on the special skill, so it's also okay on that front. But yeah, I would say, guys, this was all for this video. There is nothing else I want to talk about. I would say that this video, like the video tomorrow, is going to come out a bit later because I'm going to release this video on January 30, and I have no video scheduled for tomorrow at 9 a.m. Europe time again. So guys, if you're watching from the States or some different country, obviously different, but yeah, the time I usually publish my videos at. I don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow, and I have to travel back to a different city here. So I will probably release a video around the time that this video is out, but tomorrow, obviously, where I will probably do the pool video. I'm still not sure because last time I was pretty unlucky, so I'm not even sure if I want to make a video about the pools. I will think about it tomorrow, to be honest, but definitely I will release something and it will be around this time for sure. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.